Hi everyone, my name is Ting Leifa and I'm from資工4A and today I'm going to be sharing my internship experience at Dealing Corporation. Dealing Corporation is a Taiwanese multinational networking equipment manufacturing company. It specializes in producing networking and communication devices such as switch, router, wireless network controllers, security cameras, and etc. And today I'm going to be sharing insights as their software QA intern. So this is the table of contents of what I'm going to talk about today. And let's move into the work environment. So for the work environment, Dealing is located in Nehu. It's the heart of numerous company in Taipei, so it's very strategic. And it's also located near a bus station, so I think it's pretty convenient to go there. And they also provide us with various facilities and benefits. As their intern, I also got the same access of facilities as their full-time employee, and I also got various benefits too. They also give us our personal tasks like this in the picture. And the working environment at Dealing is very positive. The people there are very warm, very nice. They are very welcoming, and they're also very supportive towards us. They always try to help us to explore our potential and also give our best. And then since I'm their software QA intern, so the IT techniques that are needed for this position is a strong foundation of computer network knowledge, especially the networking protocols such as SNMP, HTTP, SSH, Telnet, and also good foundation of basic programming. And I am currently responsible for the DV8 QA intern. So what is DV8? DV8 is a network management system developed by Dealing. It is designed to manage and monitor various networking devices at the same time within an IT infrastructure. So it's very useful for someone who owns various networking devices. But DV8 is more focused on managing switch, but it can also manage AP, wireless controller, and other networking devices. DV8 also provides you with various features to make it easier to manage and monitor the devices. And then my job task is to revise the MIP, initializing networking devices, testing DV8, and testing other networking devices. And this other job might be proofreading the DV8 promotional material, giving feedback for the DV8 promotional video, and installing numerous environment for the sake of the DV8 testing, and etc. So testing devices here. I'm responsible for testing various networking devices, mostly switch and AP, using the DV8 software and also record the results on the test record. This is one of the examples for the test record here. As you can see, there are various features that we need to test. And also testing DV8. So every time R&D has updated the DV8, every time they have the new version of DV8, they will assign it to us first before uploading it. And we will have to test every feature of the DV8 according to the test plan, compare the data with the GUI, and also record the results in the test record. This is the test procedure of the DV8 test. So we first check and review the test plan, and we also prepare the needed third-party software such as Wireshark, Postman, iReasoning, MIP browser, etc. Because sometimes we also need to use third-party software to to test the features of DV8, like Wireshark. We will use Wireshark to test the traffic, and we will use Postman to test the DV8 API, And also we use a reasoning MIP browser to compare the deviate MIP browser with other third-party MIP browser software, something like that. And also the second procedure is to test the deviate according to the test plan, and we compare it with the GUI to check if the data is correct or not, and then we record the results, whether there are any error or everything is okay. And here is the picture of the example of when we tested the CLI tools feature of the deviate. And the next one is the procedure of revising MIP file. So when we got the MIP file revision task, we will have to check and compile the MIP files with deviate feature MIP compiler. And then we check if there are any error, and we check the error message. Here on the left is the example of the error message. And then we debug and revise the MIP files or add supporting MIP files. So there are two options. We can change the code of the MIP file, or we can also add additional MIP files. It depends on the error message. And then we compile it again until every file can be successfully compiled. Here on the right is the example of the MIP files code, something like that. And then along the way, I also faced some challenge. And one of the challenges that I'm gonna mention here is the MIP files revision. So in the first few weeks, I faced a difficulty when debugging a MIP file. Unlike the previous MIP file revision task, this was much more complicated because it contained a grammatical error, and I just had a hard time to solve it because I wasn't that proficient with the MIP file grammar at that time. MIP file is written with the ASN1 grammar, and this is the first time I'm like facing this kind of situation. So what I'm gonna do to solve it here is I look up on the internet to find the additional material for the MIP files, and then when I realized that it's not working, I realized that I need to reach out to my supervisor to seek some help. So I consulted with my supervisor here, and then my supervisor gave me additional MIP files and ASN1 documents. So I have to study all of that and read it until I'm and read all of it. And then I scheduled a call with the R&D team, and here they gave me like debugging MIP file lessons, and it's a very good way to learn how to debug it properly and how to read all the grammar correctly. So that's how I finally solved this challenge. And then in conclusion, I personally think my internship experience gave me a lot. I gained like a valuable hands-on experience and many insights in the professional working environment, something that I won't be able to get just in university alone. And I also developed some communication and problem-solving skills and also essential networking knowledge that are very helpful and very useful for my own professional growth. That's all from me. Thank you for paying attention.